At more than half a dozen locations across the UK, demonstrations turned to violence. Protesters gathered to call for tighter immigration laws, but some started fighting the police or counter-protesters. Tensions have been high since 3 girls were killed at a dance class in Southport in northwest England last Monday. The suspect was born in the UK, but misinformation quickly spread online, claiming he was a Muslim immigrant who'd recently arrived in the country. Police have blamed much of the violence on the English Defence League, whose supporters have been linked to football hooliganism and Islamophobic ideologies. Senior police officers have condemned the rioting. The Chief Superintendent of Northumbria Constabulary described it as not being a protest, but unforgivable violence and disorder. In Nottingham, in the English Midlands, protesters and counter-protesters were out in force.
People are fed up of being told you should be ashamed if you're white and working class. Well, I'm proud white working class.
Well, I'm here because, there is an attempt to exploit a very tragic situation. This is a sort of nationwide protest that we've seen come out of nowhere. And Nottingham is a multiracial city, and we want everyone to feel comfortable in their own city centre.
Security has been increased at many Muslim places of worship across the UK. The policing minister said that the protests meant people felt unsafe because of the colour of their skin. After the violence in places like here in Bristol, the new Home Secretary has vowed a swift and robust response. She said that communities must feel safe on the streets and promised that there are consequences for breaking the law. John Beaver, CGTN, Bristol.